What's your last name?
Smith.
Okay. Sir, you qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, that's time I will appoint the public defender to represent you. 2025 CF 14534AO. Sir, you are charged with possession of methamphetamine. I have reviewed the arrest affidavit in this case. I do find probable cause for both counts, possession of methamphetamine and petty theft. Possession of methamphetamine, I'm going to set your bond at $2,500. As to count two, petty theft, I'm going to set your bond at $500. I'm going to order that you not return to the Home Depot located at 13121 South Orange Blossom Trail, Orlando, Florida. In order that you have no contact with any victim or witness in this case, and if you have any weapons or firearms, you must turn those over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. Additionally, sir, you are not to possess or consume any illegal drugs or alcohol. Thank you. Sir, state your name, please. What's your name?
Donald Sweat.
All right, Mr. Sweat.
Hello.
You are here on case 2025 CF 14543AO. Sir, you do qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes, Your Honor.
This time I will appoint the public defender to represent you. Sir, I have reviewed the arrest affidavit in this case. I do find probable cause for your arrest. As to count one, your bond will be set at $1,000. As to count two, your bond will be set at $2,500. As to count three, your bond will be set at $5,000. As a condition of your release, you are not to return to 440 North Orlando Avenue, Winter Park, Florida. I believe that's the Winter Park Village. So you can't go anywhere in Winter Park Village, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not to have any contact with any victim or witness in this case. You are not to possess any weapons or firearms. If you have any weapons or firearms, they must be turned over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. Additionally, sir, you are not to possess or consume any illegal drugs or alcohol.
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name, please.
That is Terrell.
All right, Mr. Terrell, you're here on 2025 CF 14564AO. Sir, would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will appoint the public defender to represent you. Sir, you're here in charge with loitering and prowling. Additionally, possession of burglary tools.
Say it on this.
Sir, I do find probable cause for your arrest in this case. As to count one, loitering and prowling, I will set your bond at $1,000. As to count two, possession of burglary tools, I'm going to set your bond at $2,500. Sir, you are not to return to 1612 North Powers Drive.
That is the Harvest Church Worship Center.
Okay, that's the Harvest Church. Don't go back to that church, okay, sir? Can't go back there. As much as I don't like to tell people not to go to church, you can't go back to that one, okay? Sir, additionally, you are not to possess any weapons or firearms. If you have any weapons or firearms, they must be turned over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. Additionally, sir, you are not to have any contact with any victim or witness in this case. There is one listed on here. So don't contact anybody related to this case. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Additionally, I'm going to order that you not possess or consume any illegal drugs or alcohol. Thank you, sir.
And next defendant qualifies for PTR.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. State your name, please.
Robert Tort.
All right, Mr. Tort, you're here on 2025 CF 14568AO. Sir, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. However, I have reviewed the arrest affidavit in this case. I do find probable cause for your arrest, but you do qualify for what is referred to as pretrial release. What that means is I can release you in lieu of posting a bond. The conditions are similar to what I would put on you even if you posted a bond. The main difference is you have to check in with pretrial release. They usually make you check in once a month.
Yes.
Would you like pretrial release?
Yes, I would.
State any objection?
Still leave it within your discretion, Your Honor. The injured party was a motorcycle.
I saw that. It looks like he bumped him and then kept going. Looks like he had some road rash on his hands, elbows, and back. He refused medical treatment at the time. All right, sir. I will grant pretrial release in this case. As an individual that rode motorcycles for many years, watch out for him, okay? I know this is an alleged offense, but please do that for me. So, sir, I will grant pretrial release. As a condition of your release, I will order that you must contact and maintain contact and appear at all appointments with pretrial release. You are not to possess any weapons or firearms. If you have any weapons or firearms, they must be turned over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. You must not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Good luck, sir.
Your Honor, state would request no contact with the victim or witness.
Yes, no contact with the victim or witness. You have no reason to contact them whatsoever, okay? That's direct or indirect. State your name, please.
Santana Villasenor.
All right, sir. 2025 CF 14563. Sir, you do qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I will appoint the public defender to represent you. Sir, I have reviewed the arrest affidavit in this case, and I do find probable cause for the charge. As to count one, resisting officer without violence, bond will be set at $1,000. As to count two, grand theft and third degree of a motor vehicle, your bond is set at $5,000. As to count three, possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony, your bond is set at $2,500. As a condition of your release, you are to have no contact with the victim in this case. No contact means no contact. That's with the victim or any witnesses, if there are any.
Your Honor, can I get those bond amounts again? I missed them.
1,000, 5,000, 25.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Sir, you are not to possess any weapons or firearms. If you have any weapons or firearms, they must not, or you must turn those over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. You are not to possess or consume any illegal drugs or alcohol.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Could you state your name, please?
Chandrick Ward.
All right, Ms. Ward. You qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes.
2025 I will appoint the public defender to represent you. 2025 CF 12844AO. You're charged with possession of cocaine. You were arrested based on a warrant signed by Judge Weiss. He sets your bond at $2,500. I will stay that bond at $2,500. I will order that you not possess or consume any illegal drugs or alcohol. Additionally, if you have any weapons or firearms, they need to be turned over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. I'm basing that on the case that you're out on bond on. So, sir, or ma'am, you are currently out on bond and battery. This case, you bond on this case, it looks like June 27th, 2025. Has that case been filed on?
Yes, Your Honor, it has.
All right, ma'am. What I'm going to do in that case is, it has been filed on. This is a drug case, that's a battery case. I'm going to revoke your bond, but I'm going to increase it. I'm going to set your new bond at $2,500. Almost there. When are you guys gonna do this? State your name, please.
Marissa Willis.
What happened to, was that Warren? Okay, yeah, that was Warren. All right. State your name, please.
Marissa Willis.
All right, Ms. Willis. You qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes.
At this time, I will appoint the public defender to represent you. You're here on case 2025 CF 14569AO, charged with possession of cocaine, as well as possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting officer without violence. Ma'am, I have reviewed the arrest affidavit. I do find probable cause in your case. I am going to set your bond for the possession of cocaine at $2,500. As the resisting without violence, I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. Sir, or ma'am, you are currently out on bond for, in case 2025 CF 14228AO. You just bonded on that case on October 31st, 2025. That's count 1, possession of cocaine. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia. Based on the new arrest, I am going to revoke your bond and order you're held at no bond.
No one.
No bond.
Oh, Lord. I can't get out. So I can't get out.
No, ma'am. I guess we're almost in the evening. Good afternoon, ma'am. You state your name, please?
Cherie Woods.
All right, Ms. Woods, you're here on case 2024 CF 1060AO. Ma'am, you do qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes.
All righty, I will appoint the public defender to represent you. Ma'am, I have reviewed the warrant in this case. It was issued by a prior judge, and there was probable cause found for your arrest based on the warrant. So, ma'am, at this time, as to count 1, scheme to defraud, more than $20,000 but less than $50,000, your bond is set at $5,000. As to count 2, grand theft in the 3rd degree, more than $5,000 but less than $10,000, your bond is set at $2,500. As a condition of your release, ma'am, you are to have no contact with any victim or co-defendant in this case. If there is a co-defendant, and no contact with any victim, co-defendants, or witnesses, ma'am. You are not to possess any weapons or firearms. If you have any weapons or firearms, they must be turned over to law enforcement within 12 hours of your release. Okay? I don't see any history of drugs, and there's no drugs